I snapped at my family and they didn't do anything wrong. I wasn't even mad at them. It was 6 p.m. I had just gotten off of work. I had a headache. I was already clenching my jaws so tight. And someone asked one simple question and I went off on them. I was so irritated, so stressed, and feeling like I am failing at what I'm supposed to be able to handle. It wasn't just about being busy. I was surviving in what was supposed to be my life. I'm Angela, and I am on a journey to choose myself no matter how busy life gets. In today's video, we are talking about living in survival mode. So the thing is, this wasn't just one night. This started happening on a regular basis almost every day. My husband used to work from home, but he started going into work. So I was getting up at 4:45 a.m. to take my son to basketball practice. I work from home and I do have flexibility, and I'm so grateful that I get to show up for my family. But I was putting so much pressure on myself to handle it all. I wasn't asking for help. I wasn't slowing down, and I was just going and going and going. I would come back home and try to get another hour of sleep. But clearly, my brain was not on the same page because it was wide awake. I would start work and I was already mentally exhausted. By the time 6 p.m. rolled around, my body was done. Yes, I was functioning in the day just fine, but I never felt like I was present in the day. I realized I was just holding everything in all day long. Of course, when you live long enough like this, it starts to show up in ways you didn't even expect. Like snapping on your family because they asked you one simple question. Scrolling and not even getting any rest. Resenting the very things that you prayed for. And being productive all day, but still feeling empty. I thought, well, okay, I just need to learn to manage my time better. But this wasn't a time management issue. I was living in survival mode. And I don't think that I'm the only woman that's living like this. And the scary part, it started to feel like this was just normal. This is what life is. I'm an adult. I'm a mother. And I have responsibilities. But when I really sat down and thought about it, is this really what life is supposed to feel like? Am I supposed to snap on my family all the time? Be exhausted and irritated every evening? I don't want to just live in survival mode. I want to be present in my life and finally feel like I can just exhale and stop holding everything in. I stopped trying to handle everything. There is no trophy for doing it all. I started asking for help and I started making sure that I protect my energy. I'm choosing myself anyway, and I am not accepting that this is just how life is. I'm getting out of survival mode by just trying to be 1% better each day. If you've been telling yourself that this is just how life is, then maybe it's time for you to challenge that thought. And if you're learning to just stop surviving in your life, then subscribe. Let's build something different together.